Friends, today we are going to discuss about separating unique and duplicate records from source. The table is what I'm going to use is emp underscore dup. This one has 24 records basically, from which unique will be 14 records and 10 records duplicated will be moved accordingly to unique and duplicate table. So this is the strategy I'm going to follow. The transformation, I mean to say, source, qualifier, sorter, expression, and router and target. Okay, so let us jump into what I'm going to do. It here is already the table I've created. So this is the table, as I told, like emp underscore dup from Oracle database. It's Scott schema. So here if you see, like for total 24 records is there, out of which we are going to separate So for example, I'm running writing a simple query for your quick understanding. So to identify E1 is equal to emp number and E2 is equal to emp number with a row ID, this will give you 14 records. If you see here, this is the unique records we can consider. Okay, similarly, if I'm saying not in, so those all are these are all duplicate records, the 10 records. So otherwise the other anonymous block also I have written. So here also if you see, I'm taking the previous number and the counter I'm setting to 0, and simple for loop cursor I'm writing, and here I'm checking the previous number with the current record and I'm setting to 0 if it is duplicate. If it is non-duplicate, the same, the new group is new employee numbers coming, so that time I'm setting the counter to 0. So here you will get the previous employee number, because in the beginning the variable will be blank, and gradually in the every record it will be updated in the bottom, so that you can easily compare. So if you run this anonymous block also, you will get a quick understanding how it works. See here, for this particular record we have two records with a duplicate. The second record is duplicated, the valid is considered as 1 and this one is 0, and similarly it will go along. See here, in this case 4 records is there, the first record is 1, the rest all set to 0. Okay, so let us jump into creating a mapping now. So this is the mapping, as I told, source, sorter and expression I've created, and router transformation to differentiate unique and duplicate record. The unique record, it will go to unique one target, and duplicate it will go to duplicate target. Let us create a new mapping with this example. So let us pick up the source here. So the source is emp dup. So you can preview the data as we saw in the SQL Developer IDE. So you'll see 24 records from here. Okay, so now the next thing what we are going to do is, we are going to create a sorted transformation from this one. So to arrange the records in a orderly fashion. So so the incoming fields is whatever from the source qualifier we are getting it. The sorted key column what we are going to use it is emp underscore number. Okay, so once it is done we can save this one, and next thing as I told we are going to use the expression transformation here. So in this expression transformation, again whatever the incoming fields from sorter as it is we are going to use it, and additionally we are going to create a variables here. See, v underscore okay. So basically this variable it's going to hold okay, let's create one more variable. So this variable going to, this will be output of or even, and the data type should be, we'll assign this, I'll tell like, and the next thing is v underscore emp number, because this one is going to hold the previous employee number in the iteration. Okay, so here we can assign the employee number, so that it will, after each record run, it will end of it, it will assign the previous employee number, so that when it compares to the if condition we can come to know. So now we'll write a if condition, emp number is equal to v emp number. So here what we are trying to achieve is like, if the employee number is equal to v employee number, the same employee number repeating again in the second record, so that time we are setting the counter to 1, so that is we are considering 0, otherwise it is unique records. Okay, so let us try to validate the expression. Okay, now we'll save this expression as well. Next to that we have to create a router. It's like a case statement, we are going to group the things. So we'll create the router. Here in the router we are going to write two different groups from the outcome of expression. That is what I'm trying to mean is, we'll create a group like unique. Okay, and here in the unique what we'll try to say, if the run id is equal to 0, that will be unique. That is what we understand, correct, from the expression output port what we are receiving. And other group what we are going to create is as duplicate. Okay, so in this group condition what we are going to write is equal to 1, because that is what we wrote it, right, like. So now we can save this. Okay, now we got a two group. If you expand it you can see the two groups. Okay, now you can remove the default one from the target connection. Okay, you can create it one more target now, because we need two target, correct. Oh sorry, it was accidentally deleted the router. We can recreate it, no problem. So okay, So now group, so this one we can make it, call it as duplicate, and okay, so now we have two different targets to load this router output. So what we can do is we can expand it. Now the unique one we can pass it to target 1, and the duplicate records will park. Okay, now we can go to the target 1 and select the unique table which we have already created. So the table name is emp underscore unq underscore t1. So this is the table we are going to use it. So set it as truncate to truncate target and save this. And the second target is duplicate t2, and set this property as well, truncate to target, and save the mapping. And somewhere the mapping is not right, let us try to correct it. So the target field mapping, yeah, we didn't finish the mapping yet, so let's go to the mapping. Okay, and do the mapping here. Yeah, the mapping is done. Now the next thing is go to the target 2 and do the field mapping again here too. Okay, the mapping is done. Now we should be okay finally to run the thing. So for easy readability, maybe you can pull it in a single screen visibility. So I'm going to bring it everything. Okay, so now next thing, let's give some meaningful name here. emp do load. Okay, let us save it and try to run this now finally. Yeah, we are good to run. So the job has been kicked off starting. We'll wait for it to complete. Yeah, the job has been completed successfully. Now you can see the sources loaded with 24 records, and the unique records have been loaded with 14, and 10 records for the duplicate set it's loaded. Thank you friends for watching my channel. Please subscribe my channel please.